What if the government had been hiding proof of alien life for 79 years, and a small group of strangers were the only ones who could blow it all wide open? That's Disclosure Day. And let me just say up front, full disclosure, this one absolutely delivered. Hi there, friend. Welcome back to Lightbringer Legacy Reviews. I'm Nathan. Today we're talking about the film that's already stirring up quite a buzz, Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's new sci-fi thriller, now in theaters. I went in with high expectations, and I'm happy to report those expectations were mostly met. Let's dive into my review. The premise is this: the existence of extraterrestrial life has been covered up by a villainous organization in conjunction with government agencies for almost 8 decades. The film follows a group of people, all from completely different walks of life, who get pulled together by circumstance to try and bring this truth to the world. And standing in their way, very powerful forces in that awful organization who want it to stay buried. It's the kind of story that Spielberg was practically born to tell. This is his wheelhouse. Ordinary people caught up in something extraordinary, racing against time and carrying the emotional weight of a world-changing secret. Now let's talk about what makes this movie work, because there's a lot. First, the pacing. This movie was an adrenaline ride. From the moment these characters start finding each other, the tension barely lets up. I was genuinely on the edge of my seat watching the pieces come together, while the danger of being caught and stopped was always just a breath away. Second, the performances. Emily Blunt is remarkable in this film. Her character goes through a real journey, and when she finally steps into her element, fully comes into who she is in the story, those were honestly some of my favorite moments in the entire film. There were scenes where her performances just blew me away. She carries so much of the emotional core of this movie, and she does it effortlessly. Colin Firth is equally strong and terrifying, grounded, believable, and exactly what this role needed. The whole ensemble brings depth that makes each character's story feel personal and relatable, not just plot-driven. And that's actually one of the film's greatest strengths: empathy. This movie leans hard into emotional connection as a theme. There are moments that actually leave you feeling deeply. Oh, and John Williams? Yeah, he created another magical score. I mean, is anyone surprised? We all know he's one of the greatest composers of our time, and will definitely have a place in musical history for ages to come. Now for my nitpicks. A couple of the visual effects pulled me out of the moment. Nothing that ruins the film, but noticeable enough that a couple of times I caught myself thinking, that CG element just feels incomplete. Also, if you watch a lot of films in this genre, you may find some of the story beats fairly predictable. I called a number of the major turns pretty early. That didn't make them less enjoyable, but the element of surprise, it wasn't always there for me. Additionally, there was a stretch about 3/4 of the way through the movie where I started to worry that the ending wasn't gonna land. I'm glad to report it did, but it was a tense few moments in a different way than the filmmakers probably intended. Here's the bottom line. Disclosure Day is a genuinely fun, emotionally engaging, and at times thrilling film. Spielberg hasn't lost his touch. This is his forte. Emily Blunt gave another stellar performance, and the story is compelling even when it's predictable, and it has heart that a lot of action thrillers just don't bother with. If you're a fan of sci-fi, action, or adventure movies, this is absolutely worth your time. Do not wait to watch this streaming. This is one you really need to see on the big screen with full surround sound. I'm giving Disclosure Day a 9 out of 10. So that's my take. What do you think? Are you planning to see Disclosure Day? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear them. If you found my review helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. Each week, I post reviews covering movies, series, tabletop games, video games, and tech. Now keep being your amazing self and go find your magic today. I'll see you again soon.